Hello, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on another edition of Affectionate Ties. My name is Bimpe-Kayode Oladeji, and I'm welcoming you on board the maiden edition of our interview and Chit chat session. But before we go into that, I believe that you have seriously enjoyed the different issues we brought to you in the past 10 episodes of Affectionate Ties, which ends the first season. And it was a great time because we had our coaches Biodu and Tolu Olusoya doing justice to all of the issues that we brought to the table. Well, today we are doing this because we have a topic of discussion that we'll be discussing. Every one of us here has different views, and we are going to be listening to everybody here today. All right, as you can see, I have 4 people who will be discussing a very interesting topic with me today. And I'll start the introduction from the right. I have Miss Urol Oladiji. Thank you so much for coming. And to you, Mr. Oluwafemi Adekoye. To my left, I have Miss TJ Suni Eunice. And a very special person, someone I love to address as pastor. Actually, he is, and that is Pastor Yodeji Makinde. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, straight into the question. Would you rather marry someone you love but doesn't love you in return, or someone that loves you but you don't love the person in return? So that's the question we are discussing today. Let's go. Who's going first? Like actually, it's a difficult question.
Who will speak first?
Okay, Eunice is going first.
Okay, for me, I would rather marry someone that loves me more.
Why is that?
He loves me more. I have the upper hand. He does more of the walking, and then I won't have to chase the person to do this thing. Or probably when I just have something to do. I know the person is always there because I know the person loves me. And according to the scriptures, the job of the husband is to love me. So he has to
So
love
what's your own
me
job?
more. My job is to
What's your own job?
My job. The Bible says the husband should love their wives, and then the wife should respect their husband. So if he loves me more, the respecting will come easily. But when it has to be me doing the loving, the respecting, the honoring, it becomes boring over time, and then just.
And you
smell
think
out.
that by loving you and not returning his love, it's
There's,
not going to be
there's,
boring.
there's
You
no
won't get
how,
tired.
There's no how a person actually loves you and cares for you that much. As a lady, we just have that big heart to embrace easily. Over time, I used to see if a guy comes to you and buys you the Gucci, the everything, you will fall because there's no how. Ladies out there, oh God, we love the gifts, and then it's giving you the time. It's calling you 2 a.m. to ask you, baby, are you awake or you want to eat something? I can send it over. Why
It's
would-
2 a.m.
See, there's no how I will fall. Or probably I say I have menstrual pain, and then somebody comes to my door and you are with kids, you are with everything I need, chocolates, drink, you are with lemon tea, honey. Uncle, I'm in love with you already.
So you are trying to say that even if you don't love him at first,
The love will grow because the person cares for you, the person has attention for you, the person gives you everything you want. Even your friends will make you fall in love by force by fire because he loves you. He wants to just take care of every single person around you. And in this generation, everybody's going for that guy that loves them, not the other way around. Because if he doesn't love you, uncle will beat you, and then he'll be like, please now don't beat me. But if he loves you, God, you're just, oh God, you're the queen of the house. You can't sit down and then let me leave the rest.
So before I even answer, I just want to ask a question from your flow. Right? So does that mean that if someone buys you stuff, there is a 99.9% chance that you won't love the person?
There is, yes. Because to some extent, that's some people's love language. So when they get
Is that-
me,
personally,
90% no, doesn't work for me. I'm not really into the materialistic stuff like that. But I'm just saying it. If a person buys stuff for you, without you bothering the person, I feel the person likes you. Because the economy these days is not so cheap. So when a guy by himself, without you texting or saying I want to pay school fees or like the way girls used to like my mom is sick, she's about to die, and then I have to send money, and just feels you need this, and brings it to you. That means the person is paying attention to detailed things about you. So the person actually loves you because the person has gone extra mile.
Not a shake everyone.
The thing is, because I feel the devil can also act like he loves you,
Yeah.
in the sense that
Wow.
he's paying attention to details as well. And he will send you all the good things that he feels he knows that you want. And eventually, you will fall victim. So it's not everybody that buys you gift loves you. That's just one thing I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah.
And if I'm to talk about mine, I feel my mom used to say something, that marry someone that loves you much more. It's always good when you find a woman that really loves and adores you. And I was living with that mentality for a while, but later, over the years, I start to have a misconception about it, that I think it's better for me to love that woman much more than she, because I feel that if I love that woman, I know that love grows. It's a matter of time. If she doesn't love me back at first, of course, not that she won't love me at all. I would have seen an atom of love, kind of. It might just be that little, tiny little bit, but it's okay. Love can grow. But for me as a person, I think I love the person. It helps me in a way to, it molds me, it prevents me from doing other things. I'm focusing on, I know that this is the person I love, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, and this is who I'm going to be with. But if I don't love that person, if that person loves me much more, I will start misbehaving. I might just feel that whatever I do, she will forgive me, she will take me back. But when you love someone, whatever you do, you try, you do it is from the heart. And I'm not even saying that, okay, well, if I give you 100%, give me back 100%. Because I know that the table will turn one day. It's a matter of time.
Femi, I believe you know that when you love someone and the person does not love you in return, there are some things that like attached. For example, if you say, yes, we agree that love grows, but what if the time frame of you thinking that this love will grow is not forthcoming? You're not seeing it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Won't you get tired?
Of course, it can't be up to that years. But the thing is, that's why I said, if there should be, there will be that tiny little atom of love. I can't just date someone that doesn't love me back, that doesn't even give me like 10, 15%. If it's 15%, I'm good with it, because it's a matter of time, it will grow. If it is when there is no love at all, that's when I'll know that, okay, I'm not expecting anything. I should not, I'm on my own.
What if the love diminishes? Whatever makes a love to grow can also make a love to diminish.
How? The love, see, the thing is,
She
the thing,
didn't fall into it. She
the thing
grew
is,
the
the
love.
thing is, I was the one that actually, saw her first. So for me to love her much more, I came to her. I've seen some qualities in her, and I know that there is this like maybe 15-20%. Just like I said, it's not until it's 50%. It could be like 50, right? I could have like 70, and if she gives me like 30%, I'm good, because I know that with time, trust me, it will change to 70. She will be on the 70%, while I might now even love her less compared to the way she will love me more. So it's a matter of time. Time always tells, I guess.
Okay, I think Bora has something to say.
Yeah, I think I'll go now. I believe this is an hypothetical case, so you can't really say it's an hypothetical case, because in the real sense, you can't tell when someone loves you. You're not in the person's mind, you're not in the person's, I don't know, heart. You're not the person. So I'm just saying, let's just say hypothetically, it has been established that one person loves and the other person does not love.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my own stand. I'm going to be going with Eunice, actually. That's just true. And this is my own stand. It applies personally to me, what I would do if I'm in this hypothetical case. Okay, say I'm with someone who loves me and I don't love him back. I actually prefer to be with someone who loves me, but I don't love him yet. Because, okay, everybody's looking at me like, what's wrong with that? Let me just make my case. Let me make my case. This is it. I know myself. I can speak for myself. I don't know the other person. I can't speak for the other person. Okay, he loves me. I know he loves me. Established, he loves me. It's not like it's not going to diminish. It's not going to spoil. It's not. Let's just say hypothetically, the love is going to last forever. But I know myself. I know I can decide to love the person. I know I can be kind. I know I can be fair. So it's not okay. Let's look at it this way. Imagine if I'm the one who loves. He doesn't love me. Yes, he doesn't love me. I'm the one who loves. I can't tell if he's ever going to love me. I don't know, because I'm not him. But because it's me, I can speak for myself. So I can decide to be with someone who loves me and I don't love at first, in the first instance. And I believe love is not a feeling. It's something, it's a commitment. At least that's what we thought. It's a commitment. You can decide to be committed to this person. You can decide to grow in that love. So it's just about me deciding, and it's me. It's not an extra. So I can do all of that inside myself by myself, and that is why I feel like it's fair, personally. But with somebody who I can't control another person. You can't force another person. And there's no how you keep loving and loving and the person is not reciprocating. You get drained. There's nothing you can do about it. You get drained. It's just human that you get drained somewhat. So I would prefer to be with someone who loves me, that I don't love at this instant, and then I get to work on myself to love the person. Not necessarily first. Of course, before I even get to the point of saying I want to marry somebody, there must be the hint of say, okay, I can love this person. That's why it's a decision. It's not really about the feel. You might even have feelings and all of that, but I can decide to actually be committed to this person, to stay with this person, to the whole package with this person.
All right. Looking at what you have said, Bora, where is the place of sacrifice before you get to that point where you actually love this person, you're committed to this person? I believe that there's a part of sacrifice that is tied to or with love. So when you don't love somebody, how will you be able to go extra mile for this person? How?
I think it's a mind. It still boils down to what I said. It's a decision. Like it's not like I feel like you decide to do it. And that's why I said for myself, I can decide for myself. I can speak for myself that I can be kind, I can be fair, I can decide to go the extra mile for this person. But I can't speak for that's why it's not like how do I put it now? It's not as if I'm just picking this side because it's the selfish thing to do or it's the easier, best option. I'm doing it because I know that is what will be fair, and that's why it's personally for me. I can't speak for any other person. But talking of sacrifices, knowing myself, maybe I'm speaking about myself.
Okay.
Knowing myself, something I can do. I can go the extra mile too. And making a decision does not have to take years. I can even make a decision right on the spot. I don't know. The hypothetical scenario itself is almost
dicey.
You understand? So it's somehow sort of. So, but let's just
Okay, well, Ayodiji hasn't really said anything.
I don't want to say something.
No. I'm talking about giving your opinion.
The way we approach it, it kind of looks like, for me, like Bora said in last part, selfish. Say, unrequited love can be very, very hot. In other words, like you are lavishing love on someone, alright, and there is no corresponding, or at least some level of, feedback. It can be painful, I'm telling you. And so, like Bora said, it's really hypothetical, but at the same time, there are people who will come to like decisions like this, points in their life like this.
Yeah.
You see someone who really loves them and someone that they really love. I mean, just look at it. Let's put it in this scenario, like there's someone you have the odds for. The person doesn't really care about you. And there's someone that really likes you, but you don't really like the person. What do you do? Because now it's just one-to-one. Let's put the third person, right? That triangle. And then there's someone that you really like, but the person doesn't like you at all. I mean, the person even made it clear to you that I'm sorry, I don't like you, on this level. You understand? Probably friend zoned yourself. You understand? And then there's someone that really likes you, alright, but you don't also like. Now, so I know for a woman, they've come from the perspective of say, it's possible for me to go in love with this person. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I think for women,
it works.
it's just easy to,
Easy.
and so it's very important for a woman to see someone that really, really, adores them. So because they know, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I'll get to the point where, even if I don't have the odds for this person right now, I will come to a place where,
But
but the issue
I
is
have
that-
a case. I have a case of a lady that went into a relationship not because she loves the guy. She doesn't love the guy. Everybody knows about this relationship, and then the guy really loves this lady, and they're like, this guy loves you. Don't worry, you will grow in love with this person. And she entered into that
And it
relationship.
never really happened.
3 years down the line, she called off that relationship.
Yeah, so I was going
They were not even married. She said, look, I've been trying and forcing myself to love you. It's not just working. But it's obvious that this guy loves this.
So I was going to get there because, my stand really about it is that, say, to have someone that you love is good. To find someone that loves you is bliss. But to find someone that so you love each other, that's heaven. Like the best. See, it's funny because, you can say, oh, like, I'm going to get there. And then you never really get there. It could be an annoying habit that puts you up every time. I know the funny thing is, like, even people that like really, really love each other, when they enter a relationship, right?
It's a different ball game.
Then you begin to see other things, right? That begins to set, put you off, right? And then, hey, okay, I'm not sure if I my phone. Other things start to pop up, and even the love, the gish that you had before, other things start to like enter it. You understand? So to not enter a relationship that you don't even love the person at all, see, it's DOE, dead on arrival. I'm telling you, it's totally dead on arrival. And to say, I mean, a lady can say that, but from my perspective, I think it will be very selfish, really, to say, I'm going to protect my own interest. Let this person love me. You understand? Some people have like very low threshold for you checking in back that you actually love them. They want to reap the harvest of their investment in, say, 2 months. I've been going out, you never even said I love you to me. You understand? Like, what are we doing? I know, before you even come to the point where you guys say to yourselves, we are going to enter a relationship, not even talk about marriage. I believe that there should be like being, some very smooth
Friendship level.
You understand? Like you connect on a particular level. So it's not like you just block a stranger from the road
I say I like it.
and just say, do you understand? Even if it's matchmaking, at least let there be
That
room
friendship.
for friendship, alright? And then okay, I might not be physically attracted. There has to be something. There has to be like a clause. I'm not physically attracted to this person. Or I don't like the way this person dresses. That's what puts me off. But to say that, the whole package, I don't like this person. And so I say, oh boy, this person loves you, so I'm just going to protect my interest. One day, Makalo will be,
Of course.
or Makalo will be,
Okay, so let's look at it this way. Someone once asked me and said, who should love more, especially in marriage, the man or the wife?
Both have the responsibility to love.
But is it possible that the love is equal? Is it visible? Is it possible? Or the truth is that in marriage, one loves more than the other?
Well, for me, I feel for a start, it's not always. I don't think I've seen love that is balanced. It's always like one-sided. Is either the husband loves you much more, or the wife loves much more. And I'm not married yet, but I've been in some relationships that most times the lady in concern loves me much more. And I try to reciprocate. I try to, seeing all the care, the affection and all that, it has always propelled me to want to do more. Like, let me reciprocate. But no matter how much I try to, I find myself that I'm just struggling. Like, and that is why if you do not love, I'm still coming back to what I said about you like loving someone. Because the truth is, if I don't love you enough, I would only be struggling every now and then. I will only struggle because I would just want to, that my caring part, that let me show that affection. She has been showing the love and concern. Let me just show that part. That doesn't mean that I still love her, but I'm just trying to reciprocate all the care, the affection, but the love is not really 100%. Now, I want to paint another scenario. There was a lady, they tried to introduce us. She's from the States. Then we didn't really know much about ourselves, right? So when we finally started talking, when I saw the picture, because it starts from the physical attraction. When I saw the picture, I was like, But they were like, this girl, she's nice. They were telling me about all other qualities that she possessed, that this girl, she's nice, or like she possesses, that she's nice, she's cool, she's that. And I said, okay, let's see how it goes. And we started, being as friends. We started talking. When she came to Nigeria, that's when you have a first-hand, conversation, like personal, contact with the
One-on-one.
person. And then we started talking. And then I noticed that, yeah, she's good, she's nice. But the physical attraction, there's just something that I can't put my hands on that was not really working out for me. She loves me. I can tell you, she loves me 101%. But me, I was struggling with it. And eventually, it didn't work out because I told myself that I'd rather cut it now than when I now struggle to be in a relationship or we end up getting married and then there's a divorce eventually. So that was the reason why I stand on that firm that it is when I love someone personally, when I love you, I will take your excesses, I will love everything, and I know that with women
You
it
won't
works.
get tired, right?
I won't get tired. With
No
the
matter how
women
long
it
it
works.
takes.
Yeah, it can't get that long because I know, just like I said, I would have seen an atom of love in a way that I know that okay, this it might happen. It might end up working eventually. So I will try. Rather than she loving me and I don't love her back. I will start misbehaving. I will do stuff that I will know that if I still come back home, she will take me back. So for me,
Can I draw just
Sure, fine.
and the word love itself is very ambiguous. Alright, so can we break it down and say okay, I'm emotionally
Attached.
I look for attached by myself.
You're emotionally attached.
I'm emotional. I don't know why I always
Connection.
feel enough of I feel an deep emotional connection with this person, right? Or I can't leave my hands, or I'm physically attracted to this person. Because the truth is, some people just physical attraction, right? Once they see physical attraction, nothing can stop it. Put your account number in. Let me freak it.
You are doing well.
To the extreme length to make sure that this girl is in my life. You understand?
Yeah.
And some people it's just, it's that, that bond, that friendship, that, that emotional connection. Or is the fact that, God told you this. Or is the fact that, there's just something about this person that I know that we are meant to be together. I can't lay my hands on this, but I want to do everything to make sure that, it works out. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what exactly, because when we say love, you understand? A lot of people, viewers at home can maybe misinterpret or align the context. You understand? Because if it is physical attraction, it's going to wear out.
It's not just
You're
physical
going to find someone that
attraction.
is way prettier or
Right.
more handsome.
Definitely.
You understand? And so, if what is spurring the affections is what you see physically, it's going to run out sometime.
It's not just that. It's like everything combined, the care, the character of that person.
Then,
this person
if someone doesn't,
but
if
you know
someone
that
doesn't fall
the
in
truth
love-
is that there are some people, they are good, they are okay, but you don't just find yourself loving them.
why? Because you're not attracted or what?
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm
not
saying.
attraction. If it's attraction, maybe for example, if it's a guy now to a lady, the lady is beautiful, she's well cultured, she's mannered, she's nice, she's respectful.
Yeah.
She has all of these qualities. You yourself as a guy, you know.
I agree.
But somehow you just like you don't love this person. You have met many people
Of
like
course.
that, but you
And
can't
the person-
love them.
and the person likes me.
And the person that likes you, the
No,
person that
I mean,
loves you.
It
Will you
will
go
be
ahead
very,
with that
very
kind of relationship?
insensitive to take
Guy
advantage of that person.
to even go. A guy marry somebody.
And that's why else. I also feel like ladies, you need to contextualize this thing.
What if it is on the part of the lady?
On the
No,
part
let's
of the
not
lady,
just say
it's,
on the part
it's
of the guy.
easier. A lady can love a lizard. That's just the way
Wow.
they are.
Yeah.
That's the way they are. That's how
You
we
can
we
just
care
decide.
and we just
Not
feel
to
we can
and not
actually.
Yes.
But I can't do it. Just me being the one that loves and the guy doesn't. It's
Probably
very
because we
hard.
are more emotional
Because
than logical.
no, we
I
can't.
think
It
because
doesn't-
we are more
doesn't
emotional.
work.
So having someone love us and adore us is like it takes preeminence to every other. Okay, for instance, I
And
used to
finding
have
out that it's
two
committed
friends.
to just you. I will love the person.
I used to have two friends. Like I'm just using this. I have two friends. I don't used to. I have two friends. And then there's this one that I like hanging out with. It's fun and everything. I want to hang out with him. But then I noticed that he likes his space. And there's this other one that keeps coming to my hostel. He's always there. And I'm like, yeah, stop being me. Sometimes I'll leave him outside. You wait for hours. waiting for me to come out from my hostel and say, okay, my room is far, or he does a lot. And then there's this other guy that is my friend, but he doesn't really have my time. He can tell me to my face that he needs his space and he wants to go and read now, all of that. Eventually, I found myself
Swaying back.
drifting to the other person that I really didn't have, and eventually I got to know him, and we're crazy friends now. We're very close now, and the other one is just there. So that's, I think that's how it works for
ladies.
Let me say
Or
for
for
myself.
you.
For
For
ladies,
a
But
guy.
I
for
think it's a
myself.
general thing.
Yes.
That someone that you really like to talk to, like doesn't really have your time, and someone else you start talking, and then you guys, you build a
Right,
rapport.
yes.
So this is it. I think this one for me would be for a guy to marry someone you love or can love. And
Someone
then
you can
the
love.
idea of love, it says that someone you can be committed to. You understand? Not just emotionally,
Attracted.
or physically, attracted to someone you are sure you can be committed to. All right, and then for a lady, marry someone that loves you. Because see, when all the chips, right, fall on top of the table, women suffer emotionally more in an abusive relationship. You understand? The guy can just don't clear. You understand? And so for a man, it's very important for you to know that this person, I'm committed, right, to this person. I love this person wholeheartedly right now, and I'm committed to this person. Okay, so it will guard you, like Femi said, it will guard you from
taking advantage.
other distractions. Do you understand? But also, for a woman that someone loves you and you're not yet sure how you feel about the person. If you know that you don't really like the person,
Then don't
let the
take
person go.
advantage.
Don't take
Don't-
advantage.
don't-
It's extremely wrong to take advantage of people. Just because you feel like you have an emotional gap in your life, you need somebody to fill that space. And you not do like Jada to Augusta Sena.
Yeah.
Don't
So
example
that's
any-
like an advice now to
Don't
ladies who
example-
are in that kind of
Yeah.
situation. What about
Yes.
guys who find themselves in that kind of situation?
where the lady likes you, but you don't like the person.
Yeah. Like,
Take
take
advantage.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Same thing.
Take
Don't
advantage.
take
Nothing like
advantage.
entanglement.
All right. That's what I said for a guy. Make sure that this person, I love the person, or I can be committed totally. But there are some guys that don't have this emotional sense. Who did you understand? Like this is the person. I'm going to be committed. I'm going to fend for. But there's a part of it we are not really discussing, which is the love language of the person.
Okay.
So the person could actually be trying to communicate love to you, but it's not in your language. You understand? And so you're not receiving love from the person. You understand? Oh, I want you to spend time with me, and then the guy is all like, oh, how much do you need? Yeah, let me just transfer money to you. I won't be around for you. That person is not emotionally
It's
or
not
physically
about the
available for
money.
you. But the person buys you stuff. After a while, you get tired, or you find someone who is available for you.
That time.
Who gives you all the time.
And then so you are emotionally in love with somebody else and in a relationship
Yeah,
with another person.
like-
So I think even when you are in that misbalance, you should try to find there's
love language of that person.
if you can speak the language
Maybe
of the person,
it
you
work.
receive love much better. That's what I think.
Alright, we are actually running out of time, and I believe that you have learned something from every one of us here. And to my amiable young ladies and young men who have made time to come on the program, thank you so very much, Ayodeji. Thank you. Eunice,
Thank you for having me.
Wuraola, thank you so much. And Oluwafemi, thank you very much. My name is Bimpe-Kayode Oladeji. See you next week.